When studying a new skill or a new concept, the learning framework is an important key. We often know what to learn, but nobody tells us and nothing tells us how to actually learn it. Named after a Nobel Prize winner, Richard Feynman, we have a technique that's called Feynman technique. This technique is a method to learn and understand a concept in a plain, simple language. And here are 4 steps that are applied for this technique. The first one, write it down. Take a sheet of paper or your digital notebook and write down whatever you know about that topic. It is not restricted to science or maths. It could be anything, any topic. Just start jotting down all the material that you know about it. Step number 2, explain the concept. In this step, you're explaining the topic as if you are teaching it to someone who doesn't know about it. Think of explaining artificial intelligence to your grandmother or a 6-year-old. That means you have to use a simple language. Plus point is to also use examples while you're explaining it. Then comes step number 3, fill the gaps. Now, when you are explaining the topic, you will realize that there will be some gaps in your own knowledge. For example, your grandmother asked you a follow-up question, or a 6-year-old will keep asking why this and this and this, and you wouldn't have answers to all those questions. So write down those questions, record those gaps that you observe in step number 2. You will do research to answer those questions, and you will fill in all the knowledge that you didn't have before. Again, build your strength on this topic with more and more examples. And step number 4, simplify. When you have filled the gaps and you have added more information to your knowledge hub, there will be some technical terms, some scientific aspects to it. What you have to do in this step is to simplify those. Break down the technical terms, write down in the simplified manner, and then try explaining it to your grandmother again. Basically, the idea behind this technique is to have the topic or the concept on your fingertips with a very simplified version. This technique can work really well in your higher education. For example, if you're learning to code or when you are learning a newer skill. You will eventually have notes that you can always go back to and keep adding more to strengthen your expertise in that topic. I wish I knew this technique way early during my undergrad when I would not have lost interest in basic backgrounds of engineering, especially engineering economics. If you have this learning framework, you will also start enjoying that particular topic, which might not be the case initially. This was about Feynman technique. I would recommend you to give it a go, and you can start with a very simple and small topic and then see if this works for you. If you want to learn some more tools that will help you with your studies, I have some videos somewhere here. Have a look. Until next time, bye.